Hey Four Elements, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, the information is always down below. But what do we have for the collective spirit? What is the strongest energy here today? For all signs. So the first card out, it says the tea is cold now, and it says no more drama. It says over it, and it says past expired. You also have this wasn't love. It says fantasy crashed. It says truth exposed. It says done hoping. Coming out sideways, can talk about a blockage for me. It says muted. It says not moved on. It says hiding feelings. It says fake calm, and it says still hurting. Someone here is wearing a mask in a situation here. Clarify these cards. What is the tea is cold? It says I gave you my all. It says overgiven, drained. It says love unreturned. You also have you always come back. It says false hope, door left open, and it says familiar pain. So it kind of feels like someone may have been going around in some sort of circle with somebody here. And especially with kind of this energy, I don't know if this is like a karmic situation, but it says stalking their socials. It says watching, lurking. It says secretly obsessed. Yeah, and bottom of the deck, we have burned the bridge. It says final goodbye, unrepairable, and no way back. Someone's tired of going back and forth with someone here. So, show me more. I see Gemini, Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Leo energy. What is this for the collective? The Knight of Pentacles. So that kind of energy gives me this feeling where it may have taken somebody a long time to make up their mind about something or to walk away from a situation. It could also be that maybe someone here was realizing that something really wasn't going anywhere fast, okay? Someone could have been dealing with someone who kind of like gives empty promises here. But show me more. We've got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Coming out sideways, we have the Hierophant. So Taurus coming out quite strong here. And it did come out sideways, okay? So I don't know if someone was married to another person, or they may have just classed this as like a higher level of commitment, or that is where it was meant to go. Now the Hierophant usually talks about tradition or religion, you know. It's also an energy of maybe someone who is some sort of a leader or teacher here. I'll know more when I clarify it. Give me another card. And then we have the Nine of Wands coming out. And this is like the wounded warrior. And you see even the look on her face here. It's almost like somebody knowing that, you know what, I got to let this go. I got to move on. It might not be easy, but it's almost like for my best interest. Someone could leave somewhere at night time. The number 88 could be significant here. Yeah, 4 of Swords with a 3 of Swords. That's the like 7 of Swords energy. And the 4 of Swords can talk about suffering in silence, but it's also an energy of healing. And then that 3 of Swords, right? That heartache, that pain, that sorrow. Someone could have even gone like, been in a relationship with someone for 3 years, or maybe they tried to reconcile with someone 3 times. But you have the 5 of Swords here. This is that energy where someone is like, you know what, this is just too much. 5 of Swords is like lies, it's like bullying, it's like someone who, you know, can be kind of spiteful with their mouth, right? May not have such nice things to say. This is a liar, cheater energy here. But see, this is that energy where someone is realizing, listen, I got to move to calmer waters. This is moving away from the Five of Swords. It's giving Lauryn Hill, right? I got to find peace of mind. And it's giving that bit where she says, hey, this could have all been so simple, but you'd rather make it hard for me. You know, there's this energy where someone just, all they wanted was some reciprocity. What's the Knight of Pentacles? The Strength. Leo energy, Virgo energy. The Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone had to find the inner strength to make some sort of decision here. Right? It's like weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Let's just use relationship as an example. What are my reasons for staying here? And then really, what are my reasons for leaving? Someone could be making some sort of plans to travel, or maybe somebody traveled towards someone. It's like somebody taking a pause and saying to themselves, what is really going to make me happy in a situation? Now, I'm going to put it back in the deck, but falling on the floor, if I can get it, was the Four Wands in the reverse. And I feel like that is like somebody contemplating, either should I leave a marriage, a relationship, a home? This is conflict. This is someone who feels like, you know what, maybe you don't feel like you don't have support from the other person here. This is a breakdown in communication. Yeah, I was going to say, it's almost like I was hearing, why are we together? Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But I'm going to put the Four of Wands back. What is the strength in the Two of Wands? The Lovers. Now, the Lovers can talk about a choice, right? This is an energy of harmony, union, bliss. It talks about the strength of two, but two doing it together. That's not what I'm seeing here. Gemini energy. What's this Hierophant? Six of Coins. Three of Swords. I just want some reciprocity. Six of Coins talks about balance. This could also be someone who may be very controlling when it comes to like finances and things. Almost that energy where they almost want you to beg for something. They know they got to give you some, but they're just going to sit here and wait till you ask. It's like, I don't know if this is like ego. Or like I said, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if someone's dealing with like a very narcissistic energy. Now, this could also be an energy where, you know, someone may have to fork out for a divorce. Five of Cups. Accepting something. Yes, it hurts. But why would you want to stay in an energy of this? Battling every day with someone. And it's worse if you're battling for their affection, their love. All things that should come naturally. This is energy of setbacks. And like I said over here somewhere, you know, so hey, I got to find peace. And if that means I got to be really strong in this decision and just let something go, then that is what I got to do. What is the Nine of Wands? Landing on the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, leaving something or someone out in the cold. Now, I hope someone isn't dealing with someone who is so wicked enough, almost like it feels like putting somebody out when they're in a very vulnerable situation. What's the Five of Pentacles? It talks about insecurities, low self-esteem. Someone feeling defeated. King of Wands. Four of Wands. Justice. Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups. Something could have something to do with it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Libra energy. Or the confirmation. Something definitely could have something to do with a fire sign. But you have Libra energy out here as well. I'm telling you, this is like conflict in a home. 4 of Wands, King of Wands, 5 of Wands energy. This could be an argument that breaks out. Is somebody walking away? Someone could be trying to argue with someone because they're trying to leave. What's this 5 of Pentacles for the 4 elements? The Sun in the reverse. Flip right in the reverse. Yeah. This is feeling down. This is, there's no, you know, positivity around someone, or someone's just not happy. Someone's not enjoying life at this time, or something like this here. This is depression, sadness. Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the moon. Could be a masculine, a father figure. Oh, I didn't even see that Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Lack of commitment, greediness, lazy, procrastination, unmotivated, learn from failure, bad news, irresponsible. What's the 5 of Coins and the Sun in the reverse? Landing on the strength is the Death. Scorpio energy. Show me more. Yeah, someone's definitely reflecting about the things that they invested in. Is this a marriage? Is this about beliefs? What is this, Death? Give me one more. Coming out sideways. Can talk about a blockage. Someone didn't listen to their intuition in a situation. High Priestess, 4 of Swords, the Hermit. Somebody gone into hermit mode. Give me one card, Spirit. Could be something about illness here as well. That is not one card. 10 of Wands, the Magician, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Empress. And that landed on the 6 of Coins. Now, someone definitely could be going through some sort of karma. Now, they could be going through something in their life, but it could be due to something that they did in another area or with someone else. Because it kind of looks like here, right, that someone may be receiving karma for trying to make something difficult for an Empress. Now, I'm also seeing something here about somebody getting married for money. Maybe that's why something didn't work out, right? Wasn't built on a solid foundation. It was bound to start to show cracks and crumble. But the 10 of Wands, the Magician, 3 of Pentacles, and the Empress, this is like manipulation or people working together to make something difficult for someone else. Or this could be someone that, you know, maybe we saw the Empress, or someone could definitely have a child with somebody here. Maybe that kind of a situation just isn't working out. Maybe somebody tried. Well, there's a lot of cards. I just wanted one card for this Death. Eight of Swords. Landed on the 2 of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's in their head here. Now, someone could also be feeling like they made a wrong choice in terms of choosing somebody in love. Oh, I just saw the Magician and the Knight of Wands. That kind of makes me think of like a love spell energy. But just show me the energy going forward. What do we have for the collective? Done explaining. It says no more justifying. It says silent exit, and it says energy protection. Energy going forward. It's not me. It's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. Yeah, somebody has some sort of past wounds here they haven't dealt with. So they take things out on other people. Right? Like I said, someone could walk around, hey, with a smile on their face, you know, just everyday life, but really behind the scenes, stalking someone here in their emotions, feelings, obsessed. One more. And then we have new life begins. Look at that. It says you never really loved me. It says truth revealed. It says illusion shattered. And it says heartbreak. Someone's also going to find out that somebody they are with or was with or were dating, sleeping with, whatever, right? They're going to realize that this person really had feelings and emotions for someone else the whole time. And I think that's going to crush them. But 4 elements, that is what I have picked up here today. I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. If it has, I do ask that you like, share, subscribe, guys, okay? Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Private readings are open, but if this is where we part, stay safe. Love and light.